Having a bad neck posture can greatly strain the muscles, joints, and ligaments of the neck. Consequently, it leads to some sort of neck discomfort that's sometimes described as tension neck syndrome. It happens when you feel a dull pain in the area where your neck and shoulders meet around your arm. Neck pain in general is quite common, whether you hurt yourself from lifting weights or have been sleeping in a weird position for days. While it sounds like a trivial problem, poor neck posture actually has a significant impact on many adults' daily activities, and it can even present itself in other symptoms like anxiety and tension headaches. And so, it's high time you fix this. And an easy way to do that is through exercises like the Prone Cobra, chin tuck, and the like. Want to know more? Just stay tuned until the end. Number 1. Child's pose. Notice how a child sits? That's the very essence of this exercise. You start by sitting with your legs folded, your toes touching each other, and your butt atop your heels. Your knees should not be in contact and instead should be about a foot or two away from each other. Next, fall forward with your arms outstretched and your forehead touching the ground. Alternatively, you can keep your arms in place beside you if you want, so long as they don't move and you don't break the pose. Hold this position for some minutes doing breathing exercises as you relax. Before we continue, a like would be great. Number 2. Pectoralis stretch. For this exercise, you will need a doorway. To start, move into the doorway and put your forearms across the door frame, as in one forearm on one side and the other forearm the other way. Bend your elbows to a right angle or 90 degrees. Now, release the weight of your body so that your body falls forward just a little. You should then start feeling some stretching around your chest and shoulders. Hold for around 10 to 20 seconds and release. Repeat the procedure several times. The pressure relief comes quite instantaneously. Number 3. Head tilt. To perform head tilts, stand erect with your feet 2 to 3 feet apart. Keeping your feet apart from each other is a must. Now, move your head from one side to the other. To make it easy, do it as if you are trying to touch your shoulders with your ears. Repeat the movement as many times as you want. Number 4. Prone Cobra. First off, lie on your belly, face down and forehead touching the ground. Place your arms beside you with your palms on the floor. Press the tip of your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Now, slowly try to make your shoulder blades meet each other. Your shoulder blades are also called your scapulae, or bones that keep your upper body attached to your back. Next, take your hands off the ground. With your palms facing outside, roll your elbows inward and do a thumbs up. Finally, raise your forehead a few inches above the ground. Hold this position for about 10 to 15 minutes, then repeat. To ensure that your forehead does not get scratched, put a towel on the ground. Also, be careful not to stretch too hard. Next on the list is the shoulder shrug, which focuses on the trapezius muscle, or the muscle around the back of the neck and upper back. Here's how to do it. Number 5. Shoulder shrugs. To perform this simple exercise, you need to stand erect, looking right ahead and with your feet flat on the ground. Make sure your feet aren't arched and you should not be putting on any heels. Now, place your arms beside you with your palms facing your body if you're doing it without weights. If you're using weights, you should have your weights in your hands. Now, lower your knees a little, all the while keeping your feet from moving. Pull in a deep breath as you lift your shoulders high, as if trying to make your shoulders meet your ears. Don't raise your shoulders too fast. Raise slowly in such a way that you feel some form of anti-pressure. Once you feel it, start lowering your shoulders slowly as you exhale. Repeat as many times as you want. Number 6. Pec stretch. First, stand in a doorway or against the outer corner of a room. Bend your right elbow at a 90-degree angle. Make sure your upper arm is at shoulder height parallel to the floor. Now, with your left side open to the room, put your right forearm against the corner of the wall. Next, press your left forearm as you lean your left side into the open area of the room. You should be feeling a stretch in your right pec. Maintain this position for 3 seconds and repeat 10 to 15 times. Number 7. The YTWL exercise. To start, raise your arms and form a letter Y with your palms pointing forward. Second, pull your arms back while keeping your elbows straight. Remain in this position for about 30 seconds. Next, it's time to go into the W position. To do this, pull your arms down just a little bit, making sure your elbows are pointing down. Pause for another 30 seconds. Afterward, spread your arms in such a way that you are forming a T with your palms facing forward. Put your arms back again and hold for 30 seconds. Finally, go down to form an L with your elbows on the side and your fingers pointing in opposite directions. Pull your forearms back and hold out for another 30 seconds. Another simple exercise that targets the neck for better posture is the overhead arm reach. Here's how you do it. Number 8. Overhead arm reach. To perform this stretch, you must sit on a chair with both your feet touching the ground. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor, not arched. Now raise your right arm above your head, reaching to the left side of your body. Lastly, bend your torso until you feel some stretching. Return to how you started. Repeat this exercise about 5 times, alternating between left and right arms. Number 9. Chin tucks. To start, all you need to do is sit erect and look right ahead. Now, place a finger on your chin, preferably your index finger. Holding that finger in place, start pulling your head back until you feel some stretching around your neck. Maintain that position where you felt the stretch for a couple of seconds, say 10 to 15 seconds. To end, move your head and chin forward until your chin is in contact with your finger again. Repeat the process as many times as you want. Number 10. Cervical retraction exercise. To do this neck exercise, you have 2 starting position options, a standing or sitting position. Take your pick, then proceed by placing your fingers on the front of your chin. Push your head backward for as far as it can go without dropping or raising your chin. At the same time, keep your face in a forward direction. Now, you should be feeling the stretch at the back of your head and neck. Meanwhile, hold that retracted position for 1 to 2 seconds. Relax and repeat the steps 8 to 10 times. The key to doing this exercise right is feeling the sense of crowding your throat in front. Ideally, spend at least 10 minutes a day doing these simple stretching exercises for the best results. Sounds easy, right? Also, before we end, here are a bunch of general tips to help you fix your overall posture. General tips to improve posture. Exercise regularly to keep your body active and flexible. A 30-minute low-impact workout routine is enough already. Add gentle exercises such as those in yoga and Pilates to help strengthen the support muscles in your back and stomach. They are also designed to help with posture correction. Focus on strengthening the muscles in your core as in your torso and pelvis. Stand tall all the time. This means straightening your spine, moving your shoulders down to their natural resting position, and gently tightening your stomach muscles. For 2 to 3 minutes once a day, lie flat on the ground. Do this without any cushions or support and simply relax. Doing so allows your body to readjust to its natural resting position and helps fix your posture. Wear flat, well-fitting shoes to support an even weight distribution. When lifting anything, use your hips, knees, and thighs instead of your back. Aside from incorporating those exercises into your workout program, you can also tweak your everyday routine to help promote good posture. Watch the next video to learn exactly what to do.